with the exponents? We add them together. Okay, so our product rule says we add the two exponents together. We add the littles. Remember, we multiply the bigs, add the littles. Okay, what about a negative exponent rule? Huh? Mm-mm. We put the exponent on the bottom, okay? So it would have to be like this, x, and then it makes it the negative go away. What is x to the zero exponent rule? What's x to the 0 power? 1. Okay, so the power rule says that if we have, see how this other one is sitting outside the parenthesis? Yeah. Okay, it really is x to the a times b. Okay. Okay, so if we were to look at this, it's going to be x to the 2 times 3, which is what?
6.
Yeah, it's going to be x to the 6.
That's Marco's birthday.
Is it?
8/17.
Me here. It wasn't this morning, I think. In first grade. Okay, so that's what happens with the exponents. Okay, we add or we multiply the exponents together. Yesterday, with the multiplication rule, we add the exponents. Okay, today we put them together. I forgot to pass out the papers. You want to keep teaching?
You got it.
You don't have a period 1 class?
No. Okay, so if we look at number 1, it says 2 to the 3rd. Okay, are there any powers there?
Yeah.
Well, powers. So like 2, parentheses. Okay, is there any multiplication? Is there any negatives? Okay, there's nothing there. So in order for us to simplify, this is the answer. Okay? So it's just going to be...
There's stuff. I would be 6, right?
No, we don't do that. It's just 2 to the 3rd. Okay, we don't need to do anything because it's already a positive exponent. There's no powers raised to powers. Okay, and so we just leave it like that. Okay, what about 3? Okay, what do you do with a power to a power?
Keep it.
The power rule.
Which is what? You got to times the exponent. So it's really going to be 3 to the negative 3 times 3. Okay, we put these two together. So what is negative 3 times 3?
Negative 9.
3 to the negative 9. Okay, do we leave negative exponents?
No.
No, and so it's really going to be 1 over 3 to the 9.
Periods.
Okay, 5. Okay, we got a power raised to a power. Okay, so what do we do with those? We got to times them. So it's going to be 2 times negative 3.
I mean, negative 6.
Yeah, so it's going to be 2 to the negative 6.
We can't leave with a negative.
We don't leave it with a negative, so it's going to be 1 over
2 to the 6.
2 to the 6.
Hi, I got this.
Good job.
Kinda. Okay, and I did not do a very good job of explaining. There is a difference between ones with just numbers and ones with letters and numbers. Okay, so don't go working too far ahead because then you're not going to be, okay? These ones, see how they just only have numbers and nothing else? And so that's why the bases stay the same. But like yesterday, we would have to multiply the fronts and then add the backs. And some of you guys got like the first 6 wrong on your top, and that was because you were trying to multiply the fronts and then add the backs. But you can't do that with just numbers. The number is always going to stay the same on when you're just dealing with numbers. Okay, so if we look at 7, it's going to be 4 to the 2 times negative 2.
There's -4.
So it's going to be 4 to the negative 4, which is just 1 over 4 to the 4th.
Good job, Rocky.
Okay, 9. Now we start running into numbers. Okay, and this is where it gets a little trickier. Okay? Huh? Letters. Sorry, letters. Okay, so when we do the number part, okay, and I'm going to write it out slowly and then I'll kind of explain. Okay, what this needs to look like, it's going to be 3 to the little 2, m to the 3 times 2. Okay, so take a second. Look at it, see what's happening. Okay, if you worked ahead, you're probably going to have to erase some stuff.
Got it, bro.
Okay, so what really happens is you're kind of distributing this little 2 to each one of these pieces. Okay, that little 2 needs to go to that 3 and to the other variable. Now, what is 3 squared?
That's 3 times 3, and that's 9.
Is 9. Okay, and then we have m, and it's going to be m to the what power?
6.
To the 6. Okay, and we don't need to do anything else. Why?
Because it's positive.
Because it's positive, we don't need to do anything else. Okay, 11. Okay, we need to distribute this 2 to both pieces. So it's going to be 4 to the negative 2, b to the negative 2. Okay, well, where do negatives go?
The bottom.
The bottom. Okay, and so anything with a negative power needs to go on the bottom. Okay, so we're going to have 4 to the 2. It needs to go on the bottom because of that negative exponent. The b to the negative 2 needs to go on the bottom because of the negative exponent. And what goes on top?
1.
A 1. Okay, but we need to fully simplify. Are we fully simplified? Not really. Okay, what is 4 squared?
16.
16.
Good job, Latrania.
Because you don't leave it like that.
Good job.
Wait, so it's 1.
Did Travion said that?
Trey's a smart guy.
My lower's grade is a C, and it's a U.
Travion, that's 1.
Uh-oh.
Hope it was worth it.
Were you texting your girlfriend?
That's why you don't get C privileges.
Okay, look at 13. Okay, we need to distribute this negative 4 to each piece. Okay, so I'm going to have 2 to the negative 4. X to the 2 times negative 4. Okay, and so some of you guys can do multi-step simplification. Some of you guys are not going to be able to. Okay, so I'm going to have 2 to the negative 4 still. And then I'm going to have x to the negative 8. Where do negatives go?
Bottom.
On the bottom. And so what's really happening here is going to be 2 to the 4th, x to the 8th over 1.
Then not done.
Now, I'm going to show you on your calculator on your phone, and I have calculators in the class, how to do powers. Okay, so, and your iPad should be something similar. So now, for once in your life, get out your phone so I can show you. Okay, if you do not already, you're going to need to turn that auto rotate off. Okay, so